Hello everybody and welcome back to Dead Space 3. I don't know if this was in the last thing, the last video. When I opened the game, it screamed, I got a thing that said, keep your eye out, Clark's gotta be down there somewhere. Then Isaac said, Danik's gunships are patrolling the area, and then we have this. So I don't know if that was in the last video. When I came in here, I don't think it's relevant completely. Lovely, they don't have object permanence. I love it when things just don't have object permanence. That's just how games work, is object permanence is not a thing. Okay, let's get back on track. There was a couple of things I wanted to do. Today I want to talk about building a character. And the challenges you might face when making a character in anything. Whether it's your character that you're going to roleplay in D&D. Whether it's the character that you plan to play on your channel for a skit. Whether it's a character in a book you're writing, a movie that you made. Yay, love that lack of object permanence. Just some of the challenges you might face while doing that. And one of them, it is one of the biggest things for me, is you want to add something to your character. But, like, your character enjoys singing. But adding just that... Okay, I'm not hurting on resources as much as I was a little bit ago. Okay, that's suspicious looking. Adding just that results in your character feeling a bit odd because the singing aspect doesn't fit with the personality you've given the character for some reason. Now, okay, so, yeah, I'm not gonna just have to... It's these guys! I hated these guys. I hated these guys so much before. So, if anyone doesn't remember these guys, I don't know if they were in the second game, but they were absolutely in the first game. They're a result of, the person that was infected having a stasis module on them. If I'm not mistaken. But, or say you want your character to be, I don't know, you want them to be a good artist, or know how to drive a ship, or be into cars. But, when you add that into their personality, it conflicts with things that... you had added prior. You want to make sure you don't just destroy your character's personality by giving them something like that, but you still want to add it. Well, that's the beauty. If, for example, you made an evil character who's supposed to be, like, super inhumane, and you want to add singing to them, but you're just, like, you're thinking... What the fuck? Don't you fucking dare. For reference, I cut out a lot of those fighting scenes just because I think they're boring. Cause I'm just standing there not saying anything, it being a terrible shot, so I cut out a lot of them because I don't find them interesting to watch, so I don't think anyone else would. But, so you're trying to imagine a way to add singing to such an evil character but it adds too much human, like too much empathy to his character to have enjoyed an act like singing. Okay, come on. Not again. I don't need more of you fuckers. Okay, come on. Show your heads. Alright, there's only one more. Come on, come on. This game is so loud. That's another reason why I cut those out, is because it's so loud. For what feels like no reason. But, so... And I faced this exact challenge. That's why I'm using it as an example. I made an evil character. Adding singing didn't fit.
As you can personally attest, man is naturally compelled to create red markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us, perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
I just realized, I think I started this series with the camera over here because it was behind Isaac's head. And then at some point I accidentally moved it to the other side. But, so he's talking about how man is naturally compelled to make red markers. And Isaac can attest to that. I guess Isaac did technically, against his will, make red markers. The way I managed to do it, and you can, is... And this is something that, like, you can always do. You can always... Yeah, no, these are absolutely not the splice points of a human. Wow! Ow! Accident. You know, I'm just gonna stand here again and wait for it to happen. But I'm gonna finish, while they, because I can just stand here and they can barely reach me. So, while that happens, I'm gonna finish what I was saying. In the case of what I did, you can always do this with any character. If you can find a reason to add something, such as that would previously have conflicted with the personality of your character, you can actually result in making the character more believable than it was before, like more fleshed out. Obviously, yes, there are, even for a normal person, there are things that just, they don't have a precise reason, they just are. Like, I like spicy food, because I like spicy food. That's it. There's no real reason, I like spicy food. But, at least I don't think there's a reason. But, for a thing like singing, and if it conflicted with my character... You know what I just realized? Yeah, right there. Do that. It conflicted with the character's core personality traits that I had made to add singing. And I fixed that, but I still wanted to find a way to add it. And I fixed that by taking my character's personality and trying to find a way that singing still fit inside of what my character was about. And the end result is I made a character that sings as a form of intimidation.
Okay, that's the last one.
Great. Are you headed back now?
Yep, be there soon.
Ooh. Okay, we have characters added. Well, not characters, we have... I'm not up to anything. Things don't despawn in this game.
Give up, Isaac. You're not getting out of there alive.
Shut up, Danik!
I will absolutely find a way out of here alive, and Danik knows it. But, so, now it makes sense in his core personality traits. Why he would sing. Like, why he would enjoy singing. Because he was supposed to be this evil guy who's, like, who people knew his name, and so on, right? Well, it as I said, it didn't make sense personality-wise for him to just enjoy singing just for the enjoyment of singing. And that's what I mean. If always remember, is the thing you're trying to add, does it conflict with your character's core traits that you've already set? And my opinion, other people are wrong. See this.
How do we know this is even gonna work? Did you find out how they make a codex from all this?
Yeah. It looks like they use magnetomic forensic neurology, which produces a data stream stored in the codex. It's like they lifted the codes of the machine right out of her brain.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least they didn't poke her eye out. I'll be there soon.
So yeah, absolutely, this is not a human that we have here. We are not making a human. This is something, this is one of the things that they, one of the creatures from this planet that they cut up and made. Okay, so that dude just shot his own head off. Was it some sort of intimidation tactic? You're supposed to be here to kill Isaac. Fool. I don't get it. Of course I don't get it. But my opinion is that you should, for a character, you should set your personality traits, your core personality traits, first.
Final fact for you to ponder as you recklessly pursue your own destruction. Were it not for the tampering of Earthgov, or these long-dead researchers, or you, humanity would have painlessly transcended to our ultimate end, our predestined rebirth. Now, what purpose does all this conversation hope to serve? Well, the next time we see each other, and I shoot you in the face, you will understand why.
Okay. Danik is absolutely going to shoot me in the back of my head. Confirmed. No debate.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
All right, let's hope we can figure this thing out before Danik finds us.
It's simple. Leg bones connected to... well, you know, whatever the hell that is.
Okay. But, I'm gonna finish what I'm saying, and then I'm just gonna end the video. I don't think it's a good idea to try and,
Okay, so, what part is the head?
yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to try and do this right now. I don't have time for that, video-wise. The video's already long enough as it is. But my opinion is make your character's core personality traits and then start adding things that support those traits. Other people may be different. Other people like to build from adding traits to make a core personality. Neither one is wrong. It's just your preferred method. And in fact, mine may be harder, or the other way around. The other one may be harder. It all just depends on your way of thinking. But always remember, if you've made a character and you want to add something to them, remember does it conflict? And if it does, and you still want to add it, find a way to make it to where it no longer conflicts. You can always have things that, like, don't really make sense. Like, you can have a dude who's really good at driving for no reason, as long as it's not a core feature of him. If you enjoyed this video, and you enjoyed my discussion about characters, which was a bit broken and rambly and kind of stupid, let's be honest, make sure to leave a like down below. If you want to see more discussions about this, if you want to see me try to assemble this creature that we have in front of us, then subscribe and turn on notifications. Remember to smile, because always smile at your own characters, you know? You gotta love them. You made them. They're your brain children. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.